lawn care service and the long-awaited review on the Bradley 52. Um, Guys, this mower has been awesome for my business. And honestly, if I'm going to be honest about it, I don't have a reason why I can tell you guys not to buy this mower. It looks good, it performs well. Now that they got their own shoot blocker, it does that. I like that shoot blocker, it does pretty good. The controls are easy. The one thing that I kind of don't like is that it takes so much adjustment here to put the deck up and down. It's really heavy. Let's see, I'm trying to find something that I don't like about it. I can't really find anything. Oh, I do remember One Love said something about this too, is like when you're washing your deck off, that sometimes the water gets trapped in those little areas right there. They will eventually come out, but they come out really slow. So what I do is I spin in a circle one way and then spin in a circle the other way to get all the water out of there. And then I might take my blower and blow it out. Just depends. What else? I mean, this is a very, very good mower. I kind of wish that there was a bigger engine on it, but I mean, you get what you get, right? 26 horsepower, it does it all for you. Tire size is good. Oh, the front tires, I had to get inner tubes put in because they kept going flat. So now they stay at the right level. At least I think so. I haven't had any problems with them since I did that. Oh, this one is a little flat. Let's see if I can get that one done too. Trying to think of anything, but I really like this machine. One thing that I don't like for sure is when you go to crank it, you have to, especially if it's not warmed up, but even if it's warmed up, it won't crank all the time. A lot of times you have to pull the choke up and then crank it. So I don't like that, but it does crank every time. Just, you got to figure it out. Sometimes when you're taking off this pad in the back, it gets stuck a little bit. And sometimes, you have a hard time trying to get it off. I do wish that they would have put a gas meter like right here, or maybe right there somewhere on top, instead of then on the tank. I'm glad it's got one, but I wish it would have been a little bit further up. What else? I'm trying to think of anything else. I mean, it's a pretty smooth ride. It's pretty good, y'all. So, with all that being said, I try to tell everybody and remind everybody, like, people want to know, why should I get a Bradley, or should I get a Bradley? I'm going to always tell you yes. And the reason why I'm going to tell you yes is because the fact that it's a budget-friendly mower. Always remember that, guys. Bradley is a budget-friendly mower. So what does that mean exactly? This mower costed me roughly, I think it was like $5,200, and it's a 52-inch deck. And as I said this in a comment on somebody's page, it might have been mine, but none of my customers have ever asked me. They never came out and asked me, hey, can you cut my mower, or can you cut my yard with a Skag mower, or a Bobcat mower, or Exmark mower, or any other kind of mower out there, a Wright mower. They never asked me that. They just want to know, can you cut my yard, and how much do you charge? And so this machine right here is budget friendly for me and my business. To me, this is all I need. I have a dealer close enough that I can go, and if something breaks on it, I can go get it fixed. So that's all I need it for. Some people, they'll dog this. Now the Bradley doesn't have all the bells and whistles. but a lot of people will dog this mower because they don't know anything about it. But take a look at it. I mean, it has everything you need, the basics. It has your commercial engine, has your commercial frame, commercial deck. It's a full commercial mower. It's got your big casters on the front, big wheels, 3 blades on it. What else? I mean, it's heavy duty, everything. And this is like a 950-pound mower. So again, you really can't get in. You can't buy another mower, commercial mower, this cheap. I mean, stand on it, and it's impossible. You can't do it. For the size, 52 inch, and now Bradley has a 61 inch, which looks amazing. Probably too big for anything I need it for, at least right now. But 52, and then you guys see the 36 over there chilling out. So 52 and 36. That's all I need right now for my business. And both of these mowers are heavy duty machines. I think they said the 36 was 850 pounds and this one's 950 pounds. So really, really nice. Haven't had any problems. I know some people said that they had problems with spindles and they had problems here, they had problems there. The one thing that I did have a problem with was the grease fitting for where is it at? Oh, for make sure you guys can see this. The grease fitting, when I went to grease these, I think they're called the Zerks. That one came off. So it's actually probably still in my grease gun, so I got to figure out how to get that out. And I got to be able to grease these because it's really, really tight without grease. So now basically I just leave it down for the most part. So yeah, this machine's been pretty good. I haven't had any problems like in wet grass getting stuck. I know a couple of guys that have got stuck in Bradley mowers, but fortunately I haven't had that problem, so I'm very grateful for that. One thing about this unit, which I don't understand, that Bradley did not put a, by the way, I have, I don't know if you can see that, but it's 135.9 hours on it. Bradley didn't put a hour meter on it that comes standard. It should come standard for the amount of money you pay. I mean, and then their hour meters are like 30 bucks a piece. So I think it's 30 or 40 bucks a piece. I think it was 30 bucks, and then the dealership charged me like 10 to put it on. I have since learned how to put on my own hour meter, so that won't be a problem next time. But yeah, this mower is, I mean, it has beaten my expectations far and above. So would I buy another Bradley mower? Honestly, yes. This mower has done very well for me in the season, so I'm very, very happy with it. I thought about getting a 48, and honestly, I don't know if I will or won't. I mean, this will do it for me. The other thing about it is that the engine, this engine doesn't cost that much to replace. So I think it was like $600 to $800 maybe. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that, but yeah, I mean, it costs like right at $1,000 to replace it on that engine. So I mean, I can get that done if something was to go down with this engine. Like even after, say like after, like this mower is still in warranty for me. And so let's say even after it gets off of warranty, I can still afford to make the necessary changes or to switch out parts or whatever like that. So that's another reason why I like this mower, because a lot of times some people, when they get the high-end mowers, it costs $12,000 or whatever, they have to spend more money when it comes to repair these things. A lot of the stuff that Bradley mowers have, you can repair it yourself, which is good for me because I do a lot of repairing on stuff. So I really enjoy the fact that I can work on my mowers if I have to. Engine is a totally different thing. I don't work on engines and anything like that, but mowers, the mower part of it, I can pretty much handle. So yeah, would I buy another mower, Bradley mower? I definitely would. I don't know if I would buy another 52 or 48 or another 52 or 61 or whatever, but I definitely see myself buying another one for sure. So who knows? We don't know. Probably not next year. Next year I just want to work. I'm gonna try not to buy any mowers. I got everything I need right now. I got my push mower, and I got my 52 and my 36. So only other thing that I might be looking at getting next year is another trailer, a bigger trailer, so I can haul both of these mowers at the same time and have a little extra weight. Um, and maybe I'm thinking about it, getting like a F-250 or something like that as my main work truck, so I can just use that when I'm going out instead of then pulling my other truck, because I like to keep that a little bit longer. It's more like a family truck. So anyway, guys, thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Sorry I didn't get any mowing footage this weekend, but I was just trying to knock them out and get them done. It was hot this weekend, but I figured I'd do a review and let you guys kind of see inside of my mind, because a lot of people, they diss Bradley mowers, but I'm here to tell you, and I will always be here to tell you guys, that these mowers are awesome. They perform well. They're just as good as any other commercial mower out there, but they just don't have the bells and whistles. I mean, if you're looking for a straight up mower, this is it. If you're looking for a mower that has, you know, a few more features, a little more bells and whistles, then, you know, you pay for that. And when I talked to Bradley a few months back, I asked him about, like, maybe, you know, getting some hats or t-shirts or something like that, you know, and they said they don't do all of that. They said, we focus mainly on the mower, putting the mower together, making the mower better, designing the mower. All of that money that you spend on the mower goes into the design of the mower and the price of the mower. So that's how they're able to keep their prices low. They don't promote themselves. That's why you don't hear much about them. They don't have stores all over. And because if they start getting more stores out there, then they have to start charging more. If they start promoting their business, promoting the mowers, then they start to charge more. So this is their way of keeping the price low, so people like me can get my hands on one and don't have to pay an arm and a leg for it. And, you know, honestly, with these two mowers here, sometimes you can pay more in one mower than you can for these two mowers. And I'd rather have two mowers that's reliable and dependable that I can take and mow with, instead of then having one mower that might break down. Because as I heard somebody say the other day on YouTube, you pay like $12,000 for a mower, you just want it to work. And sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes, you know, they break down. And, you know, I'm just not willing to pay that much for a mower that can do the same thing, you know. So the Bradley mower can do the same thing as the bigger brand name mowers, but they're cheaper. They cost less. They're not as big as branded, at least in my area. And so yeah, I just wanted to get that out there, because a lot of people have been asking me, how do you like the mower? How do you like the mower? Guys, if you're looking at Bradley, go ahead and do it. I mean, this machine outperforms anything anybody can tell you. It's quick, it's fast. They got potential to get better. But I will say this, the price that I paid for it, it has went up. So if you guys are looking at getting one of the Bradley mowers, you should go ahead and get it, because who knows, they might start creeping up on their prices, because I think one of the cheaper mowers, 52-inch mowers, was like $8,000, and they could easily still sell these for $6,000. So right now they're below $6,000, and if I was you, I would go ahead and get one. Same thing with the 36. When they first came out, they was $39.99, and now I paid $41.99 for mine. So you got to jump on it. When opportunity presents itself, you got to jump on it. So that being said, this is my review. Over a year, I got this like over a year ago, a little bit over a year ago. I think last July. And then it has over 100 hours on it. So I'm very happy to have it on my arsenal. Very happy to use it. And I got nothing but good things about it. Now, I don't mean that like in a couple of days, something might break on it and I have to get it repaired. That happens to every mower, not just this one. It happens to every mower. And that was another reason why I wanted to go ahead and get another stand-on mower. The walk behind just wasn't getting it for me. Too many manual pieces and too many adjustments for that mower. But this other stand-on is pretty much similar to this one, and it operates the same way. So that's why I wanted another stand-on that could work, that I could work with in the same light. So, it's just it is what it is, guys. And so I'm pretty happy, and I'm glad that I went on ahead and bought this one and tried the stand-on, because if I would have listened to what other people were saying, I probably wouldn't have bought it. Matter of fact, let me go back and tell you guys, when I first was looking at this mower, I went to my dealership, and they also sell Wrights there, and they had just came out with a Standard B, and I was planning on getting one of those because it was right around the same price range. Standard B was still a little bit more pricier, and when I looked at it, I was like, it's a Wright Standard B. And so when I looked at it, I was like, yeah, it's not as heavy duty. And the dealer told me that. He said it's not as heavy duty as the Bradley. And he said, this one is a much better machine. This Bradley is a much better machine, and it's got quality parts. It's going to last. He said you can start with the Wright Standard B. I think that's what it was. I'm sorry if it's not, y'all, but it was the one that's basically about the same price, about $5,000 or so. But yeah, the main objective to a mower, commercial mower, is that it's going to make you money, and you want to be able to make money and as much money as you can with this thing. Get in, get out as quick as you can. So that's what this mower does for me. I'm loving it. Like I said, haven't had any problems with it, no major problems with it. I'm looking forward to using it ongoing. So yeah, another look at it, guys. It's a beautiful machine. Does what I need it to do. Like I said, it's quick, it's responsive. I mean, it's what I need for my business. So I still enjoy it. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. Please like and subscribe and comment down below. And as always, stay safe out there. Keep grinding.